everybody. Beta Snake here. I wanted to make a video for a while now about recent events that have come up in the news and Facebook about just racism, sexism. Is that even a word? Being sexist? People abusing those words out of context to get what they want because, people, I think in general, people nowadays, we've all come to realize that in reality, people have become extremely sensitive. And not just like in the text of, oh, you, let's say somebody says something nasty or something. Instead of like calmly saying, hey, I don't like how you said that, could you apologize or something? People nowadays take it to like the extreme. They'll say like, oh, you're sexist or you're racist or you're an asshole, how dare you. It's things like that that make instances nowadays where people are like, oh my god, did they really say that? People, you've got to realize there's a difference between making like a joke and being serious. And I think people nowadays forget the differences between the two because everybody's getting away with being uber sensitive. Like, when I was growing up, things were a lot different than now. We didn't really have technology to connect with everybody, so if like something went wrong, we waited until we got a phone call or we heard it on the news or the newspaper. We didn't really have like internet up and running as big as it is now with Facebook and Twitter and all that. It's just nowadays I see the sensitivity as a negative thing because people are making it a negative thing. So instead of acting like adults like we should, now we take it out of context. And to me, it feels like a bunch of 2-year-olds fighting over, like a ball or something on the playground. He said this and she said that and me. And it really ticks me off because nowadays you can't say anything without somebody overreacting and taking it way out of proportion. It's kind of like, I know this is out of context, but I wanted to bring it up. It's kind of like abortion. You got your pro-choice and you've got, anti-abortion. So you've got the two, but, you got to balance it out. Not everything that people say you're going to agree with. I understand that's perfectly fine. But there's two things that really bother me nowadays. One is the police force taking for granted the position that they have and taking it to the extreme of just doing whatever they want, and then they pull the law and that's it. It's kind of like freaking like Judge Dredd, how he says, I am the law. Police basically pull that move and then they can get away with whatever they want and nobody bats an eye. And that really bothers me. Because when I was growing up, people respected the police. There was really no. Maybe there was, brutality every once in a while, but it wasn't as bad as it is now. But shit's gotten out of hand. I just don't know what to make of it anymore. Like, I want to respect the police, but then again, I don't. And it's because of people and situations like those that you see that make me not want to respect them. Like, I do respect the ones that actually do their job and help protect us like they're supposed to. But then on the other hand, I just want to reach through the screen and, like, bitch slap. Because there's some cops that take the law out of proportion and use whatever excuse necessary to get away with whatever they want because they feel like it, or because they're being racist or sexist, or they feel it's needed, or, they're using forceful law because, oh, he did this or she did that, or there is no need for such violence. There is no need, no excuse to pull a gun on somebody just because of their skin color or what they say. Yeah, people are going to piss you off. We're humans. That's what we do. Someone cracks a joke, they don't like it. Not everybody's going to agree. That doesn't mean they're an asshole or sexist or racist. They're just pulling a joke. I mean, yeah, I get it. Sometimes people go, above and go a little bit beyond, comfortability, but you guys have got to understand, when it comes to certain matters, I understand some people are sensitive to certain, things, but you got to understand in the context, it's okay. Don't take it so personally. Relax. It's not the end of the world if they crack a joke. I mean, yeah, you can talk back if, they're disrespectful to you personally, but if it has nothing to do with you, just drop it. It's kind of like what my parents always told me when I was growing up. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Because you just cause more trouble than you do solving anything. It's kind of like abortion. Me, personally, I have no problem with abortion. If you feel in your heart that it's the right thing to do and something that you need to do, nobody should stand in your way and tell you that you can't. Even if they don't agree with it, it's your choice, it's your body. You can do whatever you want to it. Just reassure yourself with your heart and your feelings that it's the right thing to do. Like, I don't have a problem with abortion. I see nothing wrong with it. Maybe someone may disagree with me. If you do, and you want to talk about it, we can do a live chat. We can have a discussion, a debate. That's fine by me. I have no problem having an open discussion. If you want to, message me. Go ahead. I wouldn't mind. The same thing goes with gay marriage. I have no problems with a man and a woman getting married or having children. They're humans too. They're flesh and blood, just like us. They just have a different sexual preference than us. It's not the end of the world if they get married. The thing that pisses me off, personally, is when somebody takes it out of proportion and thinks it's like a personal attack against them or some kind of stupid excuse. No offense to anybody, but those who take it out of context when it comes to personal religion, Like, seriously? How does somebody else, somebody who's totally different from you, have anything to do with your personal life or your family? It has nothing to do with you at all. Nada. Drop it. Leave them alone. If they want to get married, that's their thing. And they're going to have to deal with it if anything should come up in their marriage that they can't agree on. It's just the same thing with straight marriage. If they want to get married, go ahead. But if there's bumps down the road, they're going to have to deal with it. It has nothing to do with you at all. So for those who think that it's affecting their personal life, just stay out of it. You have no right to judge anybody else but yourself on what someone else's personal choice is. It's just anybody. If they want to get married, go right ahead. I'm happy for you. I congratulate you. And I bless you on your happy life. Woot woot. But, you know, it's things like this nowadays that really hit me right here. It's just frustrating. Because I don't understand where all these people are getting this tension, this hatred. Just because they're different from you doesn't mean that it's going to impact you. Like, personally, if someone can explain to me how it personally affects you, I'd be more than willing to listen. Seriously, if you can give me a reasonable excuse as to why it affects you personally, if a gay man or a transgender or whatever gets married or has a baby or adopts, you want to have an open discussion, go ahead. Amazing Atheist, if you see this video and you want to have a discussion about topics, I'm more than willing. I'm more than willing to have an open topic and discussion about anybody. With anybody. Because seriously, I don't understand where all this anger and hatred is coming from just because somebody is different from you. I mean, me personally, I'm straight, married, but I see the same equal equality for somebody else who wants to marry someone of the same sex as them. I have no problem with that. If you want to get married, go right ahead. You want to adopt? Go ahead. Good for you. You're helping the children that are stuck in orphanages that may not get adopted. Hey, yay. But seriously, it's just, it's like right there. So, yeah, if anybody wants to have an open discussion, message me. Email me. Go right ahead. I'll leave the email in the description below. So if you wanna have a live chat on YouTube or Twitter or whatever media, go ahead. I have no problem with that. So for now, I'll stop this here. Peace.